So the results test has three components to it. And it is important to understand that there are these three components, and people sometimes forget about it. So the first component is an individual meets the results test in an income year if in relation to at least 75% of the individual's personal services income. So note, it doesn't have to be all of it. During the income, number one, yes, the income is for producing a result, okay? But number two, the individual is required to supply the plant and equipment or tools of trade needed to perform the work from which the individual produces the result. And then lastly, the individual is or would be liable for the cost of rectifying any defects in the work. So these are the three tests, and all of them must be satisfied. So the results test, as I've said, is the most important test because you get past it and then you don't get any application of the PSI rules. So the key issue in the results test is whether the work being conducted by an individual is for the purpose of producing a result. Now, there's no definition in the law as to what that means. It's important to understand that the results test is based in the common law idea of whether an individual is an employee or a contractor. And it says in the law, the results test is based on the traditional test for determining independent contractors, and it is intended that it apply accordingly. So put another way, the results test is an attempt to codify the traditional tests of whether there is an employment or a contractor relationship. It does this by providing three separate tests, which we've spoken about, and all of them have got to be passed.